The mission of the Grammy Foundation is to keep music in the schools. Can you tell us why you feel it's so important to keep music in the schools?
Oh, it's so important. Not just music, but sports and arts is all arts and sports. Because I remember when I was in junior high school, my favorite thing in school was my art class or my music class, and it was not, my history class. So if you take all the fun out, and especially music, then you're going to leave people not as, user-friendly about going to school in the morning, and then nothing to look forward to. Mm-hmm. If a person gets to go in and play that saxophone every day, and they love it, they're going to be motivated to go to school. Otherwise, people drop out. It's too easy to drop out right now. It's very important.
What words of wisdom would you give to kids that want to be in bands, that want to succeed in the music industry right now? It's so hard, right? What would you tell them?
Well, you never know what's around the corner. Like no one saw the collapse of the record sales. The music stores record stores going out of business and all that because everyone's going to the internet. No one really saw that. Some people saw it coming. So you never know what's coming. So I would say if you like to play music, you just get a band and get as many friends that play music as you can get around. Go in your garage or wherever you're going to do it and just play. Become a live band. Right. They don't have to be. There doesn't necessarily have to be this big industry around you. If you love to play music, then go play music and play as much as you can with as many people as you can, and start a band. Because we need new rock bands out there, and first you'll start playing in your neighborhood. There'll be some high school dance, or somebody will throw a party and they'll hire you, and the next thing you know, you're going to be gigging and getting paid for it and stuff. But you got to have a band first. So put a band together. That's the first step, man.
Was there a pivotal moment kind of in your past, Sammy, a musical moment, a concert, or something that was like, you know what, this turned me. I have to play music now once that moment happened?
No, I knew I had to play music for the first time I ever learned a song on guitar and sang at the same time. I said, man, and all my friends were around, and I could sit and do that, and everybody go, wow, man, that's really cool. Hey, do you know this song? And I think, hey, I'm going to go learn that song now, And so pretty soon I found myself digging being an entertainer and getting all that attention. So there was no moment except for, like I said, just once I played and sang a song in public and got a response from it, right. I was hooked. Right. I'm kind of an adrenaline junkie. I'm not just just a musician.
Hey man, how important was it for you to win that first Grammy? What did that mean to you?
Oh, it meant so much. I was heartbroken when I was up for one for the Footloose record, and I had a song on there. And we were up, and Prince got it for Purple Rain. I was standing on the side of the stage. I had just given a Grammy away. I was a presenter to someone, and I was on the side of the stage in my tuxedo, and Maureen was right there, and I was standing with Kenny Loggins, and we're all like, Purple Rain! Ah! I was devastated. I was standing there. I think every one of those kind of validations are really important to any artist. To me personally, being when I got inducted into the Hall of Fame, as miserable as the whole event became because of the Van Halen brothers not wanting to go, right. and Mike and I being the only two guys there, it was still so cool. Right. One of the great moments in my life. And those kind of validations, they just kind of, it's a way of the industry saying to you, hey, we appreciate what you do. That's the best. Right. The fans have been doing it every night. Right. They've done it my whole life. But when the industry recognizes you, I think it's the big deal.
Does it get any better than the Grammys?
No.
It doesn't.
No.
Listen, so given the Hollywood community, and the music community has lost a number of icons recently in the past 3 months, from Michael Jackson to Farrah Fawcett, Patrick Swayze, and so I'm wondering if you yourself think about legacy at all, how you want to be remembered. Does that come into your daily thought process?
Not really. I'm just doing what I'm doing, and I'm so in it that I don't stop and turn around and take inventory. I don't look exactly about where I'm going most of the time. I'm just one of those trench diggers, I just keep shoveling and keep moving. And so I haven't really thought much about that, but I've been asked that, before. And so the only thing I ever think of is I just think that what I do, my personal gift, is I think I can bring love and joy to people. I think that when I walk on stage, people they start smiling. I'm an up guy, and I like making people happy. And if I can just enrich people's lives, lift them up a little bit, give them a little more hope, a little more make them feel like they can fulfill their dreams, give them hope, and that's part of being positive, because without so I want to be a big positive
Right.
on life. Okay,
Yeah.
Sammy Hagar, the big plus.
Right,
Okay.
right. What would you tell these kids? You know, how do you pick the right manager? How do you pick the right agent? How do you pick the right label? What do you tell these kids?
Well, oh boy, that's really a tough one because I have got involved with some really bad people. I mean, I've got people that have made me so mad that I want to wring their necks because I don't like bad guys. I don't like crooks. I believe that you gotta, if you want something, you just gotta go do it. And put the work in and get it. Don't cheat anyone out of anything. So there's so many crooks out there right now in the world. There always has been, but in the music industry, these innocent rich rock stars running around, it's like real victims. So it's really tough. Character judgment's a tough thing, but I've learned over the years that usually my first initial reaction, my gut, is always right. And then I go, oh no, you know what, they're okay. Then they talk, oh no, I think this guy's gonna be all right. And sure enough, you're going, oh man, I should have listened. You don't want to do that too many times. If you've done that a couple times and you got good character judgment, good gut instincts, go with them. That's the only way to go. Other than that, you got to give everybody a chance. If someone says they're going to do something for you and help you get from A to B, then if they got a plan that makes sense, you got to give them a shot, and just try to protect yourself.
So your relationship with Michael Anthony goes way back. Can you talk to us a little bit about what that personally means to you to be able to do another project with him?
Yeah, Mike is the greatest guy in the world. No, there's nothing not to like about Mike. He's an incredible singer, incredible bass player. He's the first guy at rehearsal, the first guy at the studio, the last guy to leave. He's so reliable, sings and plays great every night. He's a blast. He's more fun in Cabo than anybody else I know. So,
Not more fun than you.
Well, he's as much fun as me. We're him and I together about 350 pounds of fun,
Right.
But I think that Mike is just, I really like him because he's really a good guy, and it's so great to be in a band with him again. And when I was thrown out of Van Halen the first time, Mike was the guy I missed. It was like, oh man. And then Mike's not allowed to hang with me now because I'm on the outs. Then Mike finally said, man, I'm gonna come out and tour with you because they were sitting around for 5 years doing nothing, and so Mike came out and toured with me. Then he got himself thrown out. And so, but honestly, everything happens for a reason.
Right.
We're the happiest guys in the world right now. Right. I'd rather be in this band than Van Halen any day. I mean, obviously, we are, and we're in this band because we want it. So it's kind of like it all happened for a reason. We got thrown out of a band that was dysfunctional, nobody getting along, never making new records, never going out on tour, never doing it, sitting around going, okay, so now we're doing it. It's great. Awesome. Hey, this is Red Rocker Sammy Hagar, and you are watching Grammy in the Schools.
Awesome.